Good morning. Stayed at Mount Collins Shelter last night. I know I couldn't remember what it was called yesterday. It's a little chilly right now. I'm a little jealous. There's a bunch of people getting off out of the Smokies at Newfound Gap. And it's only in 5 miles, but we still have another 2 days before we get off. So I'm a little bummed, but I'm glad we're going to be pushing through. I'm pretty sure a storm comes in at 4 a.m. tonight. And then it's going to be raining all day tomorrow, which will be unfortunate, but it'll feel nice Saturday morning getting out of the Smokies and having a zero. And I actually get to see my aunt. She's going to be picking up me and the tramily. So I'm super excited to do that. I'm feeling a little lethargic this morning. I was one of the last people to leave. It's about 9:15, 9:30. I do have about a 16.5 mile day today. There's one really big incline, but other than that, it shouldn't be too bad. Really loving this forest. I'm hoping that I get to follow this for a little bit. It's 43 degrees, feels a little bit colder than that, but it's not too bad. No pain anywhere yet, as of yet, but we'll see once I start hiking. But everyone's feeling pretty lethargic today. Once again, Nutter Butter left first. Cheese Box hanging in there, Soap's hanging in there, I'm hanging in there. It's coming down to where the whole time we're in the Smokies, we're just thinking about the food that we're gonna eat in Gatlinburg and the nice comfy bed. So very stoked to get to Gatlinburg. However, I heard it's just like a big tourist town, which kind of sucks, but also might be interesting to see as opposed to the small towns we have been seeing, like Franklin and Hiawassee. So it'll be a little bit of a different vibe, but I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. I think this is the first shelter I've been to where no one has had service all night. So everyone was kind of just hanging out and talking, and that was kind of nice. The climb up from that shelter wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. This sign says 0.5 to the shelter. Down there it said 0.3, and then on far out it says 0.4. So we're not really sure how far down it is, but it's not too bad. I'd suggest going. It's a really pretty shelter. I know some people like going to shelters that are like right off the trail, but we are going to go to Newfound Gap and drop off my pound of trash because I have a lot. I've had more than I've ever had. I've only been out here for a few days. So, I don't know. Absolutely the biggest tree I've climbed over. When I put my leg around, couldn't even touch the other side. I think I'm gonna miss the Smokies. I've decided. The smells are amazing. The sounds are amazing. There's so many birds, animals. I'm sad I live so far from them. So many trees, how green it is. I feel happy. It feels like home, to be honest. If you've ever been to Big Bear, California, the pine smell and the trees and stuff, they all look the same. The only thing that's different is all the moss. But it just feels very homey here in the Smoky Mountains. This stopped me dead in my tracks. Wait till you see this. So this is like a bunch of fallen trees. Actually, I think this is 2 big trees that have fallen in their roots, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trees growing out of the roots of the tree. That was crazy. Nature is fascinating. So you can see, I don't know if you can see through the hole, there's a tree right there, and then there's a tree right there, and they're huge. Wow. Also, like for a good 4 miles now after the shelter, it's been pretty flat, which is really nice. And a nice change of pace. I love when I come across like random things like this because I've been in the woods for like days, and then there's just like random wood, like stone podium in a field. It's strange. So strange. For centuries this had been an Indian trail, but in the 1830s it was widened as a toll road with charges for pedestrians, riders, vehicles, and livestock. This bird's laughing at me. I probably deserve it. Here we go. There goes cheese block and soap to the state line. I will take.
We hiked in 2010.
I'll take the root beer.
Go ahead.
Thank you so much.
I guess you have trash here, so you can just chunk it here.
Absolutely. You are so sweet.
As much as you want.
Do you have somebody else with you?
I do. Do you mind if I? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab. Thank
Take a
you
lot.
so much.
Take more.
I don't really have.
Take more for her.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, it'll be for cheese block. He's on the phone, but I'll get a part. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good hike, okay?
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
You're so
We
sweet.
started 14 years ago yesterday.
Wow. Okay, we just scored. We got Oreos. Yes, and drinks.
Look, I just got.
Okay, I came back from the bathroom and like, what? That's crazy. At least it's.
Probably old. It's probably more than that.
Oh, thank you, cheese block. At least it's not in the 2000s anymore.
No, metal pipes.
Strange.
4 pounds each.
Holy crap.
And he was like, yeah,
He's
I don't
crazy.
want to exercise.
This is Charles Bunyan. All right, definitely go to Charles Bunyan if you have a second on the trail. It's really cool. Look at that view. Wild. This is definitely the best view so far. There's Charles Bunyan we were just on. Wow. So far on our climb up, it's been really cool. There's a lot of day hikers for the Smokies. Everyone's been super nice. Every time Cheese Block and I have passed, they have asked if we're going all the way for a day hiking. Lots of questions for us, and it's fun seeing how excited people get for us or how interested they are in what we're doing, and just have all sorts of questions for us. I met a thru hiker named Chris. I think he said he did it in 2022, I'm not sure, 23. He gave us a White Claw and a Coors Light to pack in for dinner tonight, so I'm very excited for that. Only about 5 more miles to the shelter, should get in about 6:30. Not an ideal time, but we also will still have like a little over an hour before it gets dark. So really, really cool. Love the Smokies. The trail's not too bad. I've been taking it easy today. I think I've got about 4-ish miles left. Cheese Block went ahead. He wants to make it before 6. I'm thinking I might get there at like 6:30, but I'm really not that worried about it. I've been having a really good day, so I'm just kind of taking my time and letting my body rest a little bit. So it is about 66 degrees, very warm, very sunny, kind of slick in some places, lots of rocks, beautiful views. You can't really see right here, but it's really good, and I'm excited to get to the shelter tonight to see what that looks like. I lied. Laurel's Top is a rough hike. I wonder if it's because this is like my longest day. My body's exhausted by now, but whew, It's a lot. All right, I'm pretty sure I have to walk this one and then this next one, and then the shelter should be somewhere over there. But this doesn't even feel real. It's so pretty. The last little bit was a little rough, but we're finally here. Back hurts a little bit, but that's okay. Honestly, I'm super proud of myself. Today was actually really cool. Lots of amazing views. Not too high in elevation, but enough where like I'm hurting a little bit from doing my longest day. But you know, still feeling good. First thing I do when I get to the shelters is always the privy, because I always have to pee so bad.